oh yeah, I don't care. So don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. What I'm saying is, guys gotta be realistic about what they're bringing to the table. Okay. Now, Teofimo Lopez is taking it out on black fighters in Top Rank because you're not packing the arena, bro. You're from Honduras. I mean, you're from Brooklyn, you're from New York, but your roots are from Honduras. The Honduras people don't have a big following in the sport of boxing. So therefore, you should just be repping New York, pushing the New York line, and having everybody who from New York rep you. Black people, Puerto Ricans, and the Italians, everybody in New York should be repping with you. Instead, you fall on this Top Rank script where they try to sell you ethnically. And that's why Top Rank has a problem selling black American fighters, because they only know how their sales pitch to the ethnic groups, Filipinos, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, you know what I'm saying? They come to African Americans, they like, I don't know, someone get on the phone with 50 Cent. Can we get Drake here? What can we do?
Okay, good.
It's ridiculous.
I'm trying to find my niche.
They don't know how to address that crowd. And now, Teofimo, like I said before, Teofimo Lopez, he's in the middle because he should be repping New York City, pushing that line very, very hard. Instead, he's trying to find this ethnic home, and it's just not going to work out for him. Now you done messed up a lot of your support from the black community because of the stuff you've been saying, and you riding with Ryan Garcia in the midst of his crisis. It's stupid. This is some of the worst business strategies I've seen in a long time in the sport of boxing. This is self-sabotage. This is ridiculous what these guys are doing to themselves. But especially Teofimo Lopez and his pop. They really ain't got no wiggle room to really to do nothing. They're afraid to take a good fight and lose. That's why Teofimo keeps stepping up fighting each other. They're afraid to take a fight with one of these guys who we want to see him win, and then he's going to mess around and lose. They're afraid of that because then they know if they lose, they might get knocked off totem pole and go back to, the 500 grand and stuff like that, which is still good money, but you know how it goes. So now, back to Shakur Stevenson.
I'm finding my niche.
Top Rank, I thought, offered him a fair deal.
Exterior elements.
$3 million guaranteed. That's pretty much what they were giving Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying?
Meaning
that's
where
pretty much
I'm
what
at,
Devin Haney was getting, you know what I'm saying?
Where I'm
for
at
his fights.
Dealing with
you know what I'm saying? $3 million
but
guaranteed no
I'm
matter who
trying
fighting and stuff like that. I think that's fair,
prayed
bro.
about it,
I think that's fair.
God to stop
and I think the Top Rank really made you look bad in your
folks
hometown.
ain't gonna never leave me alone.
They put your last fight in your
That's
hometown.
all they do.
It's like they really want to show that you don't sell nothing, okay?
But I'm trying to ask God
just listen to me good here, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention
about that shit.
They put you. It's your last fight. They put you in your hometown. You don't sell out the arena. Right?
Be attacking
they show
black
people
man
getting up. Your crowd in your hometown getting up, leaving
until we're dead
before the fight is over. They show this. ESPN showed it, and then they do get ready to start asking you about you being boring and all this type of stuff.
Worried about
whatever
that.
Name is. They ask you about you being
reason
boring
why
and all
I'm
that
mainly
stuff.
worried about it
That's the
because I
narrative they
was
put
in
on
places
you.
where
But isn't it funny
it was
how
happening much more
just last year
like
or earlier this year, whatever it was, just last year,
with more
after Devin Haney beat Lomachenko,
with people.
and you got in the ring hating on him, giving him the evil
undercover
eye, right?
and the real
when
police
Devin
card.
said he would fight you. He would offer you 25%. Remember how Bob Arum and you and everybody else was talking about, no, that's not a serious offer. It's not a serious offer.
So I'm just trying to
when once the one can make a real offer, he'll come back and make a real offer. That's not a serious offer.
The greater content creators who I expose y'all to,
if Shakur,
they're letting you know
walking out on
that
him,
this is real. They're my validation to let you know that this is real. This is not fake. They much more educated with statistics and history.
Oh, he was capping before. Okay, we get it. Now it all makes sense.
Like Ricky
Bob was trying
Dillon.
to sell us the idea that Shakur was this 50-50 type of fight with Devin Haney. No, sir. Shakur is just now finna start making. He just now finna start making the money Devin Haney been making for years.
Media person
just now he finna start making that money. So you can feel however you want to feel about that.
Roland Martin.
You can not like his style. You can not like his
go
dad.
into the
you
real
like whatever
places
you
and
want.
talk to the
but
president.
Everything I'm saying in this video is facts.
Talk to Congress.
The facts are something you're going to have to deal with.
Talk to your local representatives.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to the neighborhood block association. Talk to law enforcement themselves.
Where do they go from there? Because
these people, down to your local sheriff,
is not on the best of terms with Al Heyman and the PBC right now. As you recall, he was trying to get sabotage Javante Tank Davis. And
down to managers and
Frank
directors, and
he fired Leonard Ellaby.
Local
influencers, no longer want to,
as well as entertainers and business people. They know who the fuck I am.
At this moment in time, and he demands total allegiance.
I'm good. I'm
That's
good.
What he
they know who I am. They know I'm not delusional.
Either you got your mouth on him, or you got your mouth on somebody else. That's how he look at it.
Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm listening to boxing.
And Floyd wants you to put your mouth on him.
The top shit in boxing.
Floyd, it's been years. Floyd,
78.
I mean, let me get Tank a little bit.
And some more. I'm not gonna name everybody.
Y'all
know, if y'all watch my pattern, you'll see.
That's cool, Leonard.
Tarsina for life.
Go over there then.
Kwame.
Move, Leonard. Get out of here.
D.
Close my door, Leonard.
The Star Report. When it comes to hip hop, DJ Academics.
Floyd, I know the numbers.
I don't mess with
close my door,
the Breakfast Slob or the Breakfast Club. Let me be respectful. I don't like Stephen A. Smith at all.
We'll see what happens with Shakur. I don't know what the best move for him is.
About ESPN
like I said, it's going to depend because he got Jay Prince's management. Jay Prince got an excellent relationship with Top Rank. I don't know how Jay Prince and Floyd
I don't really listen to the news.
I don't know how it's going to work.
Every now and then I've been listening to it now because of the election. But I'm narrowing it down to the point where I can have a pattern, and then I do my raps in and out. And on the weekends,
it's going to be interesting to see how
I just go straight berserk.
Now let me know what y'all think,
man. But I got a real job.
What should Shakur Stevenson do at this point in time, man?
I got my own business.
Firefight deal he turned down.
And I really don't give a fuck if somebody's sitting right next door to me in a car watching me.
At this point in time, the market is
whatever ethnicity they are. I'm not bothering nobody.
Nobody can get it. Okay.
I'm just trying to get on. If I can make money from this shit, I will.
Ryan wasn't making no money.
If I can't, who cares? It's just a hobby.
About Golden Boy only paying him a couple $1 million per fight, like TFM.
I'm tired of people trying to get us black people in trouble.
Because he got a percentage.
I'm sick of that phobia. I'm going to be dead one fucking day. And it is what it is. Leave me alone. White women, black women, I don't give a fuck what you are. If I'm not bothering you and ask you for your vagina, leave me alone.
If I turn the Jaguar right,
you want to have sex with me, come and ask me for it. What you won't do. So what the fuck are you stalking me for?
That'd be enough, and I'll come on in and I'll say all kind of crazy wild stuff.
All these crazy Karens ain't gonna do shit but get your ass in trouble. Yeah, I got a big dick, so what? My dick is big, so what? Most black men got big dicks, so what?
Give him a year.
I got intellect. I know about chivalry. I know about spinning. I know about if I give you and show you how much money you got,
$5,500.
If I had it, you'll try to steal it.
And they be pitching it. They be
like,
people be
oh, I didn't know.
Hey, would you like to
yeah, you knew. That's my money. I thought we were sharing. When have I stole your money? I never did.
You ain't paying for it. I'm not paying you, man. You gotta get up out of here. No, sirree.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my 2 cents. Send me Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out of here, though. Smash that like button, share the video. Do shit.
I'm going to use my other phone to bring up my other homeboy. They be watching you, dog. They on some stalking shit, and they fucking watch your ass, bro. I mean, for real, you be thinking it's a joke, and it's not a fucking joke. And they think it's cool, but they hate somebody doing that to them. They be literally, dog, like piercing, like your every footstep. They look at your every background. They judge you. And I mean scrutinize and judging you. And you know what's so crazy about it? I'm going to kick it with y'all for a second before I do whatever I'm going to do, because and I'm going to utilize this phone in my hand. I'm not going to do no visuals right now because of where I'm at, and I'm in the trap for a hot minute. So, and I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. It saddens me with the ones that are like, you really don't have no fucking life. If you're my fan, you know, it's like your rapper's favorite rapper. But I'm gonna spit a bar or two for you real quick. But yeah, man, I gotta stay focused, and I gotta learn how to stay focused again. Let me take my hat and change my hat for a second. Yeah, there's somebody right around here right now watching me in detail. As soon as I'm online. Oh, they online too. They got my balls in their mouth. You know how women do you real good? She be looking at you, kissing it. POV is on deck, nigga. You like, damn, I'm blessed. But guess what? She do that with every man that she wants something from. But here we go. Let me spit something real quick. Just to give an introduction to what I'm all about. I'm jumping into my alter ego for a hot second. Cause the streets need a nigga like me. The Trap God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Trap God. By any means necessary, I'm out here in these streets for life. Woo, woo, woo. They tested me, yeah, the Trap God. I walk this road to the riches. You know, it's hard being this kind of person that I am, knowing that, holy shit. Can the haters be on deck? Show me respect. I'm all in this trap game. Show me respect. There they go. I'm peeping them out. A lot of these Hispanics is doing the same thing. Boy, they got me on deck, nigga. They sitting all around me, bro. They like, shit, they definitely on point. They looking out their peripheral vision, or they'll look directly at you. They learn their environment. I promise you. They stick together for sure. Trap God, baby. I'm in the streets for life. But see, I'm good. I'm on point with the same damn thing. I can't do no raps. The vessel won't open right now. I'm going to be listening to Fanon. I'm going to be listening to some Google. I stopped doing roadie because roadie ain't paying shit. It ain't paying shit. I can't do no rap right now because I can't fake it. The vessel's not open. I got to get a little bit more like in the zone. I can try. I can put a beat on real quick just to have in the background. Just for a hot second. They fucking with me, man. I'm making money, you know, either kind of way. Roadie business is down right now. Yeah, it's not paying nothing right now. Darn it. They watch my every fucking move. I mean, there's a guy over here right now. Let's see, yeah, right there. The dude right there. I'll show you a picture of him later. I'm gonna take a picture of his ass in a minute here. On my other phone. Oh, God. Please don't let that out. Hold on for a second, y'all. They watch my every move, bro. I don't know what it is, dog. I'm that one of one. This guy right here in this truck is watching my every move. Right there in that truck. My every move. Hold on for a second. Gotta be respectful, because I don't want to send no mixed messages. I'm going to take a picture of him and his license plate. Make sure I got that shit on deck. Already got that one. And they ain't doing nothing wrong. They just doing what they do. They watching the block. And I got more of them. I'm going to peep them out. I'm going to get the realest of real. They said what it say? Roadie business is down right now. Yeah, it is. Well, in numbers, I don't know if it's... Everybody's saying that. They can't get no work from Roadie. I'm in the trap. I'm in the trap. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm ready now, dog. I'm in the trap. I'm in the trap. 3, 2. See what's going on out here in these trap streets. We go to that van every day. There's a van right here every day. I'm gonna get them motherfucking license plates off that bitch. Okay, I'll see who he is. Watch what they are. They say, why don't you do more moving service? You know, I gotta be realistic with myself. I don't like it. And I gotta be realistic. I don't want to hurt myself. It only takes one wrong move and you can hurt yourself. I'm not interested in seeing overwhelming things and trying to go above and beyond the call of duty to do something I don't like. Like, I don't want to go and move couches and chairs and walk up and down stairs and all that. It's easier way for a man of my age to make more money. You know? Why don't you say, bro? Yeah. So that's not what I want to do. I want to do something easy and make money. Like I said, I'm my interest, which I haven't done yet. I'm just waiting for my child support to fall off. And it should be falling off, like I said, the end of this year. I'm not going to challenge myself or hurt myself. Because moving, once you go down that rabbit hole and somebody know you could do it and you start doing it, your ass is going to really be doing work because a lot of people need you. But you run into so many people who want more out of you than what you expect, and they try and get over on you. And then, if you do one little thing wrong, like fuck somebody's shit up, they go one in a white truck right there. I'm going to figure out who he is. In that white van right there, some old creepy-ass white man. I'm going to figure out who he is. You do one thing wrong, they want to try to sue you or make you feel responsible where it's like, God, dog, it's not even worth it. Imagine your ass having to go and you take one thing and they want you to unload a storage or put shit in a storage. And them white folks willing to pay you whatever you want, especially the elder ones. And it's cool. I mean, God bless me, man. I got everything it takes. But I just gotta think, and sometimes my partner who he tells me I be overthinking things. Nah, bro. You think the grass is greener on the other side, and it's not. Every dynamic you deal with, you're gonna run into some things that just like, what the fuck? I've had it happen to me going to get jobs, moving over to a different company in different states, and everything be good. Like, okay, let me give you an example. I was working at social services in Virginia for a Black Male Initiative program where we go out in the community and we help black men who not paying their child support, don't have nothing to do with the black woman, and we'd help them realize that it'd be better off if you go ahead and get yourself involved in your family's life and help your child and get yourself right. And I'd go recruit them and bring them into the group at social services, and we'd have a group that teach them skills. And they end up graduating from that group. It started off as the bronze group, the silver group, the gold group, and then they graduate, and then they have an alumni, a celebration where everybody gets together and celebrates, and then they come back and tell the new group, which is, of course, like the first day orientation, and then they go to the bronze group, and it goes on and on. Next thing you know, it got so big that TV came in and everything was all over the community. Well, I got well known for that, and I got a lot of good representation around.
Get ready for me for a date using flower products from Amazon. First things first, I've got to take out my kitchen heatless hair trim. Amazon Prime literally saved my life. I'm gonna duck my head because he's the and it just came in time. With the summer heat,
he's the I don't want him fucking with me right now. So it got so good that they started to contact me to go on TV shows and stuff. Well, to make a long story short, I ended up picking a job that paid a lot more money. And I was able to start my own program. But I picked a company, was a regional group home, and I was kind of like in a position where I was in charge. And I hope I'm not boring you all, but I had, I have education, college graduate, so I work jobs like that. So I went and worked there, and there was this dude there fucking with me. Like, dude, you're literally like, you're lusting for me, yo. I don't even fucking know you. You literally are on my dick. Do you realize that? But he was the quote unquote the man there. and he wanted to bond with me. And I'm so caught up in my own shit that I'm trying to get my grounding down, and I don't want to go do what he wants to do after work. Hope you're doing well, OG. Congratulations on the growth of the channel. Yeah, it's moving. It's popping, bro. I got nothing but all I need is one big motherfucking supporter, or I need to have somebody come up to me and give me like $10,000 right now. I deserve it. I deserve to be in the upper echelons of society. I don't need to be sitting down here in the trenches like this. With the background I have, this is not even the half. I'm not even speaking about my real life existence, all the things that I've done and been through. I should be up there like a Tariq Nasheed and a Jason Black but people funny, man. There's too much politics. And then every day, which I don't have a problem with it, salute Rob, facts. I don't have a problem with it, but it becomes uncomfortable, like I'm telling you the story right now, where this guy physically wanted to fight me because I wasn't paying attention to him. I'm like, bro, I see you at my peripheral vision. I don't need to go places with you. I don't need to be, you and I bond together so much that we are like a team like that. Let me get my bearings under me. You're not the manager. You're not the, at that time it was the coordinator. You're not in charge of nothing. It's in your mind that you're in charge. You're not in charge of nothing. I want to work with you. When we get in meetings and you speak, do you speak better than me? Now, I don't speak like I used to. I'm challenged right now through my time does that. I'm fighting the elements every day. There's things that's happened with me. I'm older now. Memory. I'm getting it back. It's all coming back because when you managing your life and you have a setback, it takes a toll on you, and you have to fix yourself. But if I get around like-minded people and I get sharp like I used to be on point, and I get their talking points, and I start reading in detail again, and I just get to jousting, I'm back in the game like it ain't no other, especially if I get the money. If I get the money, you slide some money to me and set me in the right situation, because you got to realize, I didn't have to, what was so great about what I got into in them circles is that I didn't have to go through a pool, a process. I was put in the position of leadership. You see what I'm saying? I was put in that, and by doing that, I had my own programs. I had my own, budgeting. I would go from state to state solo, flying and driving. I would go from Virginia to Maryland. I go from Virginia to the Carolinas and the surrounding areas and come back to my source and do a presentation for all females, because I'll be the only male or another, 2 or 3 more males, and I do small seminars and tell them what I learned, or I'd just be doing a complete speech and a demonstration of what I learned. And white women would send me out there, and black women would send me out there. So, it's a lot more to what I'm talking to you about. And I'll just bring it to what stopped my motivation for me doing shit like that, or stop my road or ambition, getting involved with hood rat bitches that are stupid as fuck and insecure and sabotaging me. That's what stopped me. I'm going to be honest with y'all, because on the down low, on my time off, since success came so easy for me, I would get fucked up. I mean, I just had a habit. And I'm just keeping it real. I love getting fucked up. Are you still in Texas, big bro? Or you been moved? I'm still in Texas. Eric, good morning. Yeah, I'm still in Texas. Niggas know where I'm at. I'm not hard to be found. This little bullshit, janky ass jobs I got don't make me. Only the haters are the ones that try to stop me and fuck. I'm already in the elevation with these. I'm making enough finances where it's like, if you make any more, you're gonna have to pay the IRS back, man. Money that you make, you need to make under the table, or you'll be paying the IRS back. How much more money do I need to make as a single person? If I'm making $40,000 to $50,000 a year above, I mean not above, but if I'm making $40,000 to $50,000 on paper, and I try to make more, why would I do that? That's an asshole move. You'll be owing the government. I'm not married or nothing, so fuck all that. I'm not no asshole. Nigga sitting there watching. Leave me. Go back in. Oh, well, he might be doing the bait. You never know. I'm not that important. It's my ego. I mean, not my ego. Well, that too, but it's my paranoia. Trying to get rid of that shit. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, it's not like I know the game. Trap. I like this beat right here. Let me see if I can get y'all something. Bear with me. I hate forcing this shit though, you know what I mean? Is the music too loud? Because if it's too loud, I'll turn it down. I don't know, some people like hearing the music, some people like hearing my words, and some people like hearing it mixed together. Yo, let's see if I can jump in my alter ego. Hating them. Wait a minute. Fucking with this shit. Wait a minute. I'm trying to lubricate this tool. I'll be in the rude situation. Man, the doors be up and the niggas be getting. Yeah, flipping on the shit. I'm in the set. Let me get it, dog. Listen, y'all ain't getting it, y'all. Yeah, I mean, in this shit, man, I got the cars on wheel, got a dog in the game, and a nigga trying to slip my shit. I do the same. What the fuck? Nigga, eyes wide open in the cut. I don't give a fuck. Once again, it's out. I'm in the streets of life. What's up, Jesus? What's up? You know, your boy out there asking for it, Low asking for opportunities, Bishop. He working over there. I seen his last video, you heard me? Come on, man. How the fuck the same beats keep coming up?
Imagine that there was somebody who had a perfect memory and could consume.
Low asking for help, man. Trying to get a job. He wants to know, should he go home? I mean, should he go OTR again? Or should he stay local with his family? He teaching, football? And he out there in the street, trying to get it. Dog, I miss my dog in the streets. Gangsters. Stand up and they get it like that in the streets. The fuck do they want from me? The trap got the rap god. Shit. What they really want from me? Been did this shit, I go hard in the cut. Once again, it's on. They keep on screaming for me. I'm all up in that zone. I mean, I'm flipping all these bars, cause I gotta go. Let me go, let me sit in the front row, and I got it on deck, and I be screaming out. While they be screaming, I mean, it's like a even exchange. My chain hang low, and all of them looking at the way it's listen up. I mean, I give them the mic, they wanna give it back to me, but they be spitting every word of this trap MC. Who this bro, man, I build a road to the riches and the brick by brick, and I'ma go get it. I'm in my Timberland. Walk around, damn, I got the wet t-shirt from the niggas that died. I mean, the eulogy that ruling me. I'm visiting all these bodies and the foreigners they paid, and I hate that shit. Tears in my eye. Every ghetto I go, they keep on asking for me to bless the streets with this so I can get back in charity. Niggas, they know I'm just working the block. I am the trap god. Pay attention, man. This shit is so wrong. And every business I build, I mean, is on. Open up your hand to the leaders in the street. We get more done when they come together. Please, I've been there before. I see the look on your face. You want much more. But all of the problems that you get in the world, you think the college is the answer? Nah, move yourself out your environment. Intellectually, gotta get it for a soldier. Anywhere we go, we survive. We much older. In the trap. It's not open yet. The vessel's not open yet. I'm doing too much. But yeah,
affordable
man.
Amazon must-haves
so
for the beach. And you can find all these pieces on
best
Amazon
for
Prime.
you.
First up...
Y'all ready to party or what? Y'all act like y'all want to just party. Fuck it. Let's get it on, dude. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. We can party a little bit. We can party and bullshit. You heard me? Let me try to whip this shit up. Come on, let's dance. Who give a fuck, man? God. It's in my pocket. It's in my... Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's in the streets. Come on, let's get this shit right. Doing this every damn night. Only when I do, I keep my mask on. Standing up strong, sitting up long. Staying up every day, man. I'm whipping these motherfucking bars. It's hard being a star like this in the streets for life. Rico charges. Damn, that's all they want from us. Why they so jealous of us, huh? You know, so many years our ancestors, they lost their life, blood, sweat, and tears. White supremacy. You know they're not like us. They don't think like us, walk like us, talk like us. Ooh, all they do is switch, code switch. They think they woke, they ain't shit. We want a reparation, want it now. Political shit. Come on, man. If it's legit or if it's fake, if it's out here niggas doing shit they can relate to. Only one you want is the one that's got me flying high in the sky. But I'm like a bird, I mean, I'm caging and raging, I'm going crazy with the broken ass wing. Do you know what I mean? I'm the trap guy. Yeah, sometimes you'll understand, and sometimes you won't. But you'll never know what it's like to be a black man in a stolen land, occupied like this. Damn. You think it's just a joke? Hell no, niggas done lost their life in many ways in many days. Anyways, I'm rushing it, man. I'm trying to celebrate, but I'm trying to talk to y'all as well about this real shit.
Okay, you know? Is anyone just fed up with the government trying to keep money from us? Because I've been seeing these...
Fuck that. Whoop, 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 whoop. tough. It's really like it's really hard. I'm trying to get it every day and night in these Texas streets, every day and night. This reflection of me. Yo, shorty, what you gonna do, man? You gonna sit there all day? You think somebody's gonna give you something? Just trust in me. I got the answers. I got the roadmap. I got the blueprint. Take me anywhere and let me know what you can want from me. I'm the trap guy. I'm the rap guy. I'm supposed to be listening for non-boxing, man. Chia, I'm in the fucking street. Come on, let's get it, dog. Which way you see it? Which way you want it? Oh, just, there go the, damn, run, nigga, run, nigga, run, nigga, there go the constable, constantly bothering you about the shit you gotta do. The po-po pulling you over, telling you got the warrants, trying to intrude upon your space, please. They're stopping you now, them niggas hawking you, trying to take the easy work from computer work. In the trap. I know what you're doing. I've been there and done that. That love shit don't always work. Hustling. 9 to 5. Woo, woo, woo. Shit don't make no sense, but I'm staying alive. Been said I'm tired of this crying shit. Been said I'm tired of this crime shit. Been said the spree on these phones. Let's get it on. Let's kick in the door. It's not my job to tell you what to do. But Beverly Hills, see, we be waiting on you. And all of this find this upper end. We got to have that shit in the trap. Yeah, we want that. We want that. We don't want that Asian knockoff brand shit. We want this real shit. I know you mad at us for this shit like this. Anyways, let me get back to I had a format. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my format. We're gonna listen to some Black consciousness real quick. Professor Black Truth. So it's gonna bore y'all, but I'm gonna stay on here for, I don't know. I don't want the video to be that long, but I do want him to speak. You get me amped up in the morning. Because it's a struggle out here, you heard me? Let me put him on. Hold up.
Family and fellow soldiers, I'm the Professor, and this is the Moment of Truth. There's an old saying that when people ask for advice, it's usually because they already know the answer, but wish that they didn't. When looking at the current candidate crisis engulfing the Democratic Party, you see that their rhetoricians on the white left are asking, what can Biden do about this? Now, I'm sure that a lot of you are familiar with this guy, historian Alan Lichtman. He got a lot of white media attention after Donald Trump's election because he predicted that Trump would win. Then again, a lot of people with common sense saw that one coming, but he's the kind of expert who doesn't make the white media feel threatened. Lichtman came up with a system that he calls the 13 Keys to the Presidency. It's a checklist of factors which have historically been consistent with the winners of the U.S. presidential elections. Lichtman correctly predicted 9 of the last 10 presidential elections. Recently, he weighed in that Biden represents a better chance for Democrats to retain the White House than Kamala Harris. I know you probably won't actually watch the video, so here's the upshot of it.
Right now, the Democrats are 2 keys down. That means 4 more would need to drop for Trump to become the predicted winner. Questions about Biden's age and mental acuity have thrown his party into crisis, with some Democrats arguing that a younger, more energetic Kamala Harris could have a broader appeal, particularly among women and Black voters. But when it comes to the 13 Keys system, Lichtman says that replacing Biden with Harris only puts Democrats at greater risk.
Now you get that? The guy who the smart money is on when it comes to predicting presidential elections says that according to his 13 Keys system, replacing Biden with Kamala Harris only places Democrats at greater risk of losing the presidency. Because with Harris, she lacks what he calls his incumbency key, which means that she's not the current sitting president. She also turns the contest key, which means that she would have to fight for the nomination, which is one of the factors that Lichtman said historically makes a presidential win more difficult. Biden has both incumbency and no contest on his side, so according to Lichtman's system, that makes Biden the less risky choice compared to Harris. So while you have the white left now making the occasional insincere remarks that Kamala Harris would be a great choice, the guy who the alleged smart money is on says that she's an even greater gamble than Biden. Gee, perhaps Lichtman listens to the black media. Look, the white left media has their ideological corner that they represent. The paper-thin lip service they pay to Kamala Harris is because if Biden resigns, she's going to be the nominee, like it or not, and they don't like it. But they do need to at least put forward the idea that this would be a great idea, just to see if the public takes to it. They think that they can control reality, or at the very least public perception, if they just carpet bomb the people with their propaganda. So their momentary flirtation with President Kamala Harris is the result of them having to hedge their bets. The MSNBCs and the New York Times, etc., they don't actually have confidence in Kamala winning. In fact, they don't even want her to be president, but they do want Democrats to hold the White House, because that's the corner of the political machine that they're in. They know that what I and others have said about Kamala is right, but for them, that's the sum of all fears. Of course, the party has a better shot with anyone other than Biden, but that's like saying someone else would lose to Trump by 4 points instead of Biden losing by 10 or more. A better shot doesn't mean a winning shot. But when it rains, it pours, and trouble does tend to come in threes, so I guess that's why in the last 48 hours, news has broken that a Parkinson's expert had quietly visited the White House 8 times in an 8-month period between July of last year and March of this year. Prior to that, this Parkinson's expert had visited the White House, but only 1 time in November of 2022. So this guy goes from 1 visit every couple of years to 1 visit a month for several months in a row. This is not a recent event either, yet it was kept quiet. But now it's leaked after Biden's disastrous debate performance, and the White House says that this Parkinson's expert met with Biden's doctor, not with Biden personally. Really? So for the better part of a year, a Parkinson's expert showed up about once a month, and yet he didn't see Biden. He just wanted to talk about him. Does anyone buy that? Why bring a doctor to the White House, a specialist, just so he can chit-chat with Biden's doctor? 8 times in a row? Now, what specialist goes to personally talk to a patient's personal physician to consult with them on an ongoing basis unless they decided to see the patient at least 1 time? You don't do that if you keep going back over and over and over and over again for nearly a year. And if this Parkinson's expert didn't see Biden himself, why go back 8 times? What was he at the White House for, if not to see Biden? He could have looked at Biden's medical records on his own or talked to Biden's personal physician on the phone. He didn't have to go to the White House for that. See, it's one thing to review a patient's records once, but he did this 8 times in a row over the course of 8 months. That implies some sort of ongoing therapy. So why did this news break now? It's been kept under wraps for the last year or so. Well, like most leaks, this one most likely came from inside the White House. But who would want to leak something like this, given the fact that they would be sabotaging Biden? Well, given how sloppy her so-called communications office was, it's even money that Kamala Harris may well have put the word out on this one. If Biden can't find the door on his own, then she or people loyal to her are making a play against him. That's likely. But regardless of the possible palace intrigue or the attempts to cope with how lackluster a candidate Kamala Harris would be, as Black people, this is not a ticket worth voting for. This changes nothing for us. The entire reason the Democrats are having to go through all of these political contortions and pretzeling themselves into knots is because they're not trying to do politics. They're trying to do politricks. This is about evading and avoiding the people who they want to vote for them. The old orange man bad routine isn't working this time around, as I told you 4 years ago it wouldn't. Go back into the archives of this YouTube channel. I stated 4 years ago that the scare tactics the Democrats used to get Black voters to the polls in 2020, that was a trick they would only get to use one time. Black voters were angry with Trump's racist disrespect, but they also demanded that Biden actually make tangible promises to us. Instead, Biden gave empty lip service, and the alleged campaign promises he made were all broken before he even took office. He did, however, get a gay marriage law passed. He's opening the floodgates for immigration, and he passed an anti-Asian hate crime law. The very constituencies who voted for Trump, and they're the ones who Biden's been bending over backwards to do things for. See, he was hoping that he could sway them to vote for him so that he would be able to ignore Black voters and not have to pay a price for it. But his plan hasn't worked. The Democrats are revealing themselves to not be a political party. They're just a gang of self-interested bureaucrats trying to hustle themselves some governmental power. But without Black voters to prop up their little scheme, they don't know whether to spit or go blind. And while it's true that there's Democrats who want Biden to drop out of the race, it's also true that they don't have a way to replace him without having to bypass Kamala Harris, which is what they're all afraid of. The efforts to big up Kamala aren't working. The white leftist media is trying to make it sound like there's some sort of groundswell of support for her, but if that was the case, then a delegation of Democrats would have already gone to the White House and told Biden to resign and to endorse Kamala Harris for the nomination. That hasn't happened. I told you on Twitter about a Reuters poll that showed Michelle Obama beating Trump allegedly. Now, Michelle has no interest in running for the presidency, and of course the only poll that matters is the one on election day. Trying to put up a steady drumbeat of, oh, there are Democrats who can beat Trump, that changes nothing. See, the reason Donald Trump has beaten Biden in the polls is because he's running to his base. Trump runs to his base, not away from them. That alone gives him an advantage that Biden doesn't have. Trump's not trying to get his base to vote for him without doing anything for them. Instead, he's motivating them with more claims, largely false, no doubt, that he's going to be doing all sorts of great things that they want done. So, this is the Democratic Party ticket for 2024. On the one hand, you got people hiding their heads in the sand and desperately hoping that Biden's clearly deteriorating mental state can be covered up or wallpapered over or whitewashed just a few months longer till he can limp across the finish line. And on the other hand, you got people desperately hoping that if they can't get around making Kamala Harris the nominee, then hopefully she'll win by some sort of wild fluke. And if that's the case, not only do the Democrats not have the keys to the presidency, but in November, they're not going to have the keys to the White House either. Good day, and be one.
It all begins and ends with the financial means. We already know, this is just my opinion, we already know Kamala is not the one that nobody, absolutely nobody, I don't give a damn on what level it is, nobody wants Kamala Harris, point blank. Nobody. She's a lame duck. She's just sitting there. There is nothing that she has done that shows strength and leadership. If there is, she would have done it. Nothing. The only thing that she's good at is being a host of and showing up and acting as a vice president. She's like a tourist going around, how you say it? It's not a tourist, it's a, there's like, and I hate to say this, there's Asian people in America that still want you to think that they are fresh off the boat. Like every time you meet them, they don't know how to speak English. They don't know how to interact. They walk with their head down, and they always just ducking and dodging people. They don't hit you head on. And some Hispanic people do that too. They're always like in tourist mode. But down low, on the real of real, man, don't fuck with them. They got their shit together. It's just who they are on the surface. They play that role. I peeped the game too. But that's what Kamala Harris is. She's trying to be everything for everybody, but she's nothing for nobody, not even herself. She's lost. And there's great intellects that can tell you that. I don't have to tell you that. But we got to follow the money with Biden and Trump. Trump made more money from one person, $30 million. I can validate it with another content creator named Tariq Nasheed or Jason Black, who can let you know that this is real. Somebody just gave him $30 million, Trump. That was Jason Black that said it. And it's just like that. Who does that? Just got $30 million they can donate away. So we look at the money tree. As far as Trump's health, he's good to go. It's just that he can't stay on task. He can't stay on script. With Biden, I would hate to see him win and then see him, I don't want to see him die in the White House or get crippled or have to go down in history and be next to Ford. I mean, not Ford, next to Nixon in terms of he had to quit the job or retire. That would be fucked up. But I don't feel for none of them. I'm not really into politics. I'm just paying attention because I really want to see what direction this world goes in. Aftermath, or dealing with the reality of how it sways every movement that we have on Earth by whoever becomes the puppet. Because that's all they are, puppets. But I'll leave it alone for now. Let me see what else do I go to. I always go to something else. I gotta pray and ask God to get my mind off these people around me. Stop, devil. Stop trying to get me paranoid. The devil will try to move you in directions. Stephen A. Smith out here doing dumb shit. Talking about OJ. I don't want to be Mr. Gossip Guy. Ringleader says quit. But yeah, man. What is September? Where would I want to go? Boxing? Or, let me see, where I want to go to. We go to boxing next.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Especially all you Shakur Stevenson haters out there who are ganging up on the man after his performance against Artem Hartunian. And now you've been joined by other experts in the boxing sphere who have all been telling Shakur Stevenson the same thing
right here
about Gervonta Davis. Let's talk about that and then try to bring some sanity to it in this video. to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video we're going to be talking about the aftermath of Shakur Stevenson's fight against Arturum Hartunian, and how there's almost a uniform reaction as it relates to who the best fighter in the 135-pound division is, and whether or not we are really, as boxing fans, gonna push heavily for Gervonta Davis to fight Shakur Stevenson. A couple experts, specifically Leon Muhammad, Greg Hackett, and some very influential posters, social media people had to say about this matchup. Now, before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It means a ton. Shout out Matteo, Barbara D, Sean Denton. I hope that you're doing well, sir. But let's get into this. Barbara D, always good to speak with you. So, the Peanut Gallery has spoken, and I'm a proud member of the Peanut Gallery, which means, if you're not familiar with the old school reference, member of the Peanut Gallery is somebody that's just sitting out there in the stands whose opinion don't matter, but they're going to share it with you. So, Leon Muhammad gave his opinion about Shakur, and this is a guy that was, I do believe he's out of New Jersey. Long time, been around boxing for a very, very long time. Specifically, closely connected to Top Rank, from my understanding. Also, work with, I do believe you work with Don King as well.
You actually boring me for now. I'm about to go ahead and go over there to Southpaw, because you boring the shit out of me. Get to the point, bro.
Greg Hackett, shout out to Greg Hackett. If you're not familiar with Greg Hackett, man,
God, dog, he ain't never like this. All of a sudden, I'm trying to
Shakur Stevenson.
Hurry up.
Fight. And then just a whole lot of savage reviews of the performance in social media. One particular person on my live stream commented.
Oh my God, you're about to put me to sleep, dude. Hold on really quick, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. My opinion, I know boxing, okay? And I watch these fighters fight. Nobody's beating Gervonta Davis except himself. Shakur Stevenson is in a contract dispute, or he's looking for another promoter. Most likely he'll go over to Eddie Hearn. He's trash, though. I mean, he's straight garbage. He's more boring than Floyd Mayweather. I mean, the idea is to hit and not get hit. But he's just boring. He doesn't have no personality. He just float. He's kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's kind of like Andre Ward. Got all of the things that it takes to be great, but nobody likes him. He's not personable. He doesn't have nothing to offer. He's just there. Gervonta Davis will whip his ass. Gervonta Davis will whip Devin Haney's ass. Gervonta Davis will beat the shit, which he already did, out of Ryan Garcia. There's nobody beating Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis' only problem is he needs to move up in weight, but he's a short guy, and we don't know if his power will carry up and how he would deal with fighters who have man strength and they're already like seasoned fighters at their weight. Ideal fight at a catch weight for me, which I don't know, it'll be a dream fight, which may never ever happen, will be Gervonta Davis versus Crawford. Okay, I got a message. Gervonta Davis versus Crawford, which is like some boxing nerds would say, man, you lost your damn mind. Hell no. Man, that shit has set it off. But anyways, he's boring me, so hold on. Let me go and find a dude that's more like showbiz boxing and he's good in terms of likability and more true boxing and southpaw boxing. They are more like entertaining. For some odd reason, reasoning, I don't know what it is with this video. I'm gonna let it play the rest of the way through, but he is really a good commentator and a content creator, but he's just like
man, it's just too bad. I don't even want to repeat it on him, man. Something like shaboring sleeping son. So yeah, shaboring sleeping son. That was pretty vicious. But all in all, the gist is that because Shakur Stevenson could not finish off Arturum and get a knockout against Arturum, and got booed. Apparently got booed in his own hometown.
God, dog, dude, you're fucking up. Another good one is Blue Blood Sports, 78 Sports, boxing. But I'm gonna show y'all the difference. I don't know what the fuck going on with Fanon right now, but hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the difference. Watch this. This is the shit that I look at. So y'all in my world, so I'm showing you. Right now I would be doing like my business offline while I'm watching this shit. But let's go to what's the name? Come on. Damn. I just said his fucking name. Shit. Don't do that to me. 78. I could go to 78 Sports LDBC, but they always be talking nothing but pro-black. Oh, damn. God dog it. Well, let me put some music on while I'm looking for this, because I'm really like, oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh. Southpaw. Okay, Southpaw. Southpaw boxing. Hold on, y'all.
I finally figured out why Shakur Stevenson is always walking to that ring with Terrence Crawford or Andre Ward. He's trying to attach himself to their greatness. Yesterday, Shakur... Okay, here we go. Big difference. Big fucking difference. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, man. I finally figured out why Shakur Stevenson is always walking to that ring with Terrence Crawford or Andre Ward. He's trying to attach himself to their greatness. Yesterday, Shakur Stevenson came to the ring with Terrence Crawford or Andre Ward. Shout out to G Herbo from Chicago, Illinois, the city that Shakur Stevenson wishes he was from. Motherfucker shoot you on your shit. But I'm gonna get back to that. I'm sure y'all are expecting me to go crazy on Shakur Stevens and whole team. I'm not gonna do that. Keyshawn Davis low-key had a tough fight. The man that Keyshawn Davis was fighting came to fight dirty as hell. The man came to headbutt. The man came to wrestle. He tried to body slam Keyshawn Davis in that ring like it was WWE. But shout out to Keyshawn Davis for keeping his composure, staying calm, and sticking to the game plan. At least Keyshawn Davis was trying to knock dude out. At least Keyshawn Davis was trying to entertain. He was trying to engage. Keyshawn Davis showed a whole lot of toughness, and I must say, I gained a new respect for Keyshawn Davis last night. I'm gonna break you up, I'm telling you. I got a question for y'all watching this video. Type it up in the comment section. Do y'all remember what Shakur Stevenson been saying these last couple months? Shakur Stevenson was saying things like, yo, just remember everything you said about me when y'all was talking crazy about my Edwin De Los Santos fight. Shakur Stevenson said, yeah, y'all really gonna become fans of me after Saturday night. With that said, Shakur Stevenson came to the ring the same individual he was in his last fight. What really got to me is that Shakur Stevenson said in about the 4th round, he's about to be done, trust me. Shakur Stevenson was telling his corner that he was actually gonna stop Artem Harotunya. Bum ass nigga. Don't y'all ever compare Shakur Stevenson to Gervonta Tank Davis. Don't you ever mention their names in the same sentence. Shakur Stevenson didn't even try to go for the kill in his home city of Newark, New Jersey. Speaking of that, due to the fact that they were in Newark, New Jersey, you would expect Shakur Stevenson to try to turn it up. You would think Shakur Stevenson would go for the kill to please his hometown city. Everybody take a look at the fans walking out the fight in about the 7th round. This was between round number 6 and round number 7. Shakur Stevenson's home city knew that the man was not going to go for the kill. They know Shakur Stevenson is not like that, and low-key, I bet they wanted their money back. He's not a pay-per-view attraction. Another question for y'all Shakur Stevenson fangirls who think he could compete with Gervonta Tank Davis. Do you think that Gervonta Tank Davis would have went 12 rounds with Artem Harotunya? Let me repeat that. Do you think that Tank Davis would have went a full 12 rounds with a man who never been a champion? Mediocre. Shakur Stevenson had a built-in excuse already. He wore a t-shirt with Lomachenko's face on the front of it saying that Bob Arum is saving his son from this ass whooping, claiming that he's trying to fight Vasily Lomachenko. Low-key, I think that Vasily Lomachenko would dominate Shakur Stevenson. Frank Martin, the man who beat Harotunya but just got his ass knocked out by Gervonta Davis, tweeted out, sleeping emojis, Frank Martin, just stay out this one, bro. You have no right to be tweeting anything about anyone at this point. Just enjoy that big old check that you got from getting slept by Gervonta Tank Davis. Maybe Frank Martin was tweeting now that he's still sleeping from getting knocked out by Tank. I don't know. Fuck that! But it is definitely ugly outside for Shakur Stevenson. What's crazy is that Top Rank actually offered Shakur Stevenson some money. Shakur Stevenson has revealed that he turned down $15 million for a 5-fight deal to re-sign with Bob Arum and Top Rank. Guaranteed million purses of $3 million a fight. Instead, he decided to leave Top Rank. Hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson, bro, probably should have took that, because you ain't getting paid no more money than what Bob Arum was offering you. If you was trying to audition for Al Heyman and PBC, you just blew your chances. Like Rolly Romero said, you could never put Shakur Stevenson on pay-per-view. Ever. I think Southpaw's funny as fuck, bro. The big question is, where does Shakur Stevenson go from here? He's not gonna sign with Top Rank. I don't think that Al Heyman wants the man. Maybe Eddie Hearn will pick up Shakur Stevenson. Maybe Shakur Stevenson will go to Eddie Hearn and fight Eddie Hearn's stable full of bums. I know Southpaw TV. In the Edwin De Los Santos fight, Shakur Stevenson had the hand excuse. Yesterday, Shakur Stevenson claimed that Artem Harotunya was running from him. That is cat. Harotunya did not run from Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson just don't got that dog in his heart. He is not like that. I don't glorify that. Switching topics. The man who stole the show last night. I'm talking about in every single single fight I saw last night was the future pound for pound king of the sport, Mr. Carmel Moulton from Mayweather Promotions. Carmel Moulton went into his fight last night doing what you're supposed to do with the level of opponent he was given. Everybody check out Floyd Mayweather, the greatest fighter to ever live, giving Carmel Moulton pointers right before he started that fight, and I don't think that Carmel Moulton even needed Floyd Mayweather's advice. Carmel Moulton, from the opening bell, went for the kill. He low-key had the man out in the first round, but by the second round, the man was done. Carmel Moulton did what you're supposed to do in a fight. That's right. The scary thing about Carmel Moulton is that he is only 18 years old. The man has not even developed his man strength yet, but yet the man got man strength. Carmel Moulton is the future pound for pound king. He cracking shit in that ring, and I guarantee y'all, he will be way more successful than Shakur Stevenson in the future. Carmel Moulton, the future face of boxing, a man who is levels above Shakur Stevenson. Remember I said that? Say I'm a goofy. I don't like to lose. He's fake. He's fake.
You know what I mean? It's a big ass difference. But
thanks to a new relief program, American seniors can now receive free dental care.
Recently, Devin Haney has accepted the fact that he is not that guy. Devin has accepted the fact that Ryan Garcia is just a better fighter than him. Devin has been very quiet on social media. Shakur Stevenson should take notes. It has been 2 days since Shakur Stevenson's terrible performance against Artem Harutyunyan, and the man just don't get it. Everybody take a look at Shakur Stevenson's Twitter post. It is a picture of him and Floyd Mayweather on FaceTime. The caption says, "Go Talk #chasing greatness." And yo, Shakur Stevenson, due to the fact that you are taking screenshots of a FaceTime call, lets me and you both know that you're doing nothing but being a fanboy in this FaceTime call.
I know Southpaw TV.
Look at Shakur Stevenson's face. It looks like he's sad as hell about to cry to Floyd Mayweather. It looked like Shakur Stevenson is saying, "Yo, Floyd Mayweather, how did you deal with all the hate back in your day?" Floyd is telling Shakur, "Hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson, you gotta let your hands go, bro. You can't be scared to get hit. I am an all-time great, and you will never be." That's what they're talking about in this conversation.
He's fake.
A fighter by the name of Marcus Brown, one of Arthur Better BF leftovers, tweeted out, "None of y'all could F with Gervonta Tank Davis." Shakur Stevenson said, "Hey."
All right, man, I did my boxing shit, so let's move on to something else. Of course, the politics in boxing are there as usual, and they'll be everywhere in every genre that I go to in hip-hop. But one hot box that's going on right now, man, is this shit with Stephen A. Smith. They got everybody in an uproar. But I gotta give y'all some music real quick. Oh, Fanon is on right now. But let me give y'all... Oh, I forgot to do your boy. Wait a minute.
Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Now, I ain't sitting in rapping mode right now.
Back to you in the chat, man. Much love and respect to you as well. The switch up is crazy. Man, that switch up ain't crazy. Y'all a bunch of bandwagon riders. We know this. We know this. We know y'all a bunch of bandwagon riders. So let me get on this bandwagon. Let me get on the Gervonta is the greatest in the world bandwagon. Y'all weren't on the bandwagon when I had him at number 2 pound for pound just 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Y'all weren't all cool with that. Y'all was right there with the Haneyites. Right there with the Haney crew. Hating on Tank. Now it's now that you don't think you have anybody to beat him. Man, y'all don't want to get on Lomachenko's nutsy wutsies. Go ahead and get on him like y'all need to. Go ahead and find somebody's camp to jump on. Okay? Hey, Brooklyn C said instead of Sugar, Shakur looked more like Saccharin. Come on, man. That's the name he need to have. Sugar Shakur. That's what he need to be. He need to be. They won't be expecting so much. Yeah, they won't be expecting Roberto Duran, dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't. He ain't Roberto Duran. He ain't Roberto Duran. We got it. He ain't Roberto. He's not Roberto Duran, dog. He's not Roberto Duran. Phoenix the Assassin back at it. What up, Phoenix the Assassin?
You're hoping the connection better this time.
Yes, sir.
It's okay.
Yeah. You go through well until it cuts off.
All right. Yeah, man. All I was saying was, like Shakur's in one of those situations where, a lot of fighters find themselves in the scene more recently. Like you see what happened with Anthony Joshua. Switched his trainer. Deontay Wilder. Switched his trainer. People talking about what Devin should do as far as his training team. Looking at Shakur, people are probably saying the same thing, but I don't really think it's necessary to change a trainer, which can end up changing their entire style completely. I think it's more
Wilder switched his trainer
on certain tools.
Look what Shakur, that did for them.
He did stand in the pocket a little bit with Howard Turner, but like the thing that he did in there was he was covering up.
Earl got Roy Jones training him now. You know how many times Roy Jones got knocked the fuck out recently? Damn near every fight he fought, he's lost. Every one of them.
I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, it's like he'll either wait for the coast to be clear so he can punch.
Terrible knockouts too.
Punch after. And
all right, look, let me get over this something. Boxing, we already know. I want to get this shit out my system about
Gervonta Davis, the way he done slipped in, knocked Leo Santa Cruz.
Fuck him. Let's get over the let me give it to the streets real quick. Certain kind of way that you can come with it. Certain kind of way that you can move with it. Certain situation of the day, who can get it and it's really got any kind of way. I'm looking at the deepest truths in this fucking life. Shit, I'm me and I here and I'm really trying to get with this. I let the world know who the realest one. I'm out here serving shit and I get it done, damn. Keep on trapping up to me, the rap god, damn. They keep on looking at me like I don't go hard in the game. You know the name of my thing, and then I'm doing my thing. I mean, I'm really maintained. I'm staying focused. G-Street, understand the weak shit. Down in the dungeons, in this life I'm living. Come on. The hardest one in this game, in this trap. Then in the sewers got me fucked up. I'm traveling through a different kind of state of mind. I hope you niggas know I ain't fucking blind. I'm looking through the shit, seeing through you. And you ain't seeing shit, what you do to me? Trap God, rap God, breaking all the fucking rules. When I hear getting that man spinning like a pair of dudes. This is just the shit that got them really motherfucker. You shut the motherfucker, shut this shit down, come on. Nothing in the rearage, in the rear view. Cause he's looking at me and they gonna do nothing to a trapper, but nothing to a god. Y'all screaming out loud, man. I go so hard in these streets. Woo, woo, woo. Handle these beats. Yeah, nigga. Jumping in, I'm banging like the old school cars with the wheelies in the air and you spinning blocks and they don't care. Got they toolie next to you and some get out and they do the fisticuffs and once again it's on in these streets and these streets. They're playing with me, dog. I've been out here giving to you. What the fuck you gonna do? Circle them wagons and I really know the answer to this really trap game. Hell yeah, that's what you really want from me to just give it to the world and they keep on giving back to me the recidivism and then the desire spin it and they really need this. They can tell me to pick the world up and let them know. But I can't do it by themselves, so I go with these coalition niggas. We only as strong as so we can say, I ain't kicking nothing but this wisdom. What you think about me? Go where did I go? You feel my fucking flow. And now you got cutthroat motherfucker looking with the evil eye. Me mugging me. The trap guy. What you want? Next row, next level, let's go. Come on in the streets. Pay attention to what you want from me in these streets. Celebrate it, man. You only live life once. Ain't no forgetting, you know what I mean? Ain't no really, like, I can't say it, but I'ma say it, display this shit. I'm out here just battling with it. Yeah, I'm a menace of my own mind, greatest in the world, man. I do this for multi-America's most wanted. Hustle, 2 steps, and what this is, walk, the C-walk, the block got me unlocked. Hell no, that's getting y'all in the lane. Maintain to be the greatest fella parking, and I'm getting the cover side. Flipping all this shit, and you know why they're looking at me, and you can't deny. What coast you living on? What way you got? Do you think that this shit started by me? They give us all the guns and the motherfucking poison for no reason. We out here just, baby mama got you yelling and screaming, trying to get you on domestic violence for no reason. Child support are late and it's late. I mean, can't you hate yourself? Who's great? By any means, you got all this talent, but you can't use it because you got them stripes. What's that, dog? Felonies and misdemeanors, and you're looking like a fool in the game? You hate the nigga that look like you. That's crabs in the bucket, Willie Lynch. You spook at the door, I say it much more. Intellectual niggas arguing too. 1 of 1 and the 1 is only 1. What's that? White supremacy. But I hate that shit cause the black extremists get yelled at and get treated rough. Redlining, holding us back. And in the trap, nigga like me jumping over hurdles. In fact, give me the baton. I move this shit. I rule with this shit. I'm the king. I'm the alpha male, the dog in the game. And my narcissistic, hell no, it's just me. Standing up for me. In the trenches of life. Man, that shit don't even make no sense, son. You all over the place. Damn. Y'all niggas ain't right.
Y'all,
We're gonna get it, you heard me? Hold on. I'm in the trap for life.
spending cards that are loaded with
Come on. Stephen A. Smith. God,
Woo!
hold on.
Welcome. Stephen A. Smith. You still mad at Pat? You still mad at him? What'd he do? You still mad at Pat? Because Pat walked in and got his money. He walked in the door, got his money, and said, ta-da! Like Roger Rabbit. You mad at him over that? Because he built the company and then he didn't show up to be an employee. He's still a owner, still a boss. You mad about that? Because he showed you the way to do it and then follow your stupid philosophy of how do I make the bosses more money and hope they generously feel nice enough to pay me? And now here you are begging for $100 million when Pat McAfee walked through the door getting your money. Like, this is what I want. And I got all the power in the world and you don't. But you're supposed to be the executive producer. Oh man, you just had your knee
moment, didn't you? But we know why. Because you're a bottom feeder. As you told everybody, I'm a bottom feeder. So as a bottom feeder, this fits up your alley. You was big boy walking, but they were doing the talking. You thought you was a big boss. They showed you who the real bosses are. Kick the intro. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it, let's talk about it. No one knows Carcino, none of these. There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid in someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Oh my God, Stephen A. His brain's all over the place. All these numbers and calculations on how much he thinks he should get, and he's looking at Pat McAfee's money like Pat McAfee's making 18, 19, 20, 30. Damn, he's making more than $23 million. How's he doing that? I thought the deal was for 18. Now it's up to 17, and he's getting $1 million from over there. Now it's up to 32 million. He's getting $32 million a year. Did he make 33? How the hell did this happen? I don't understand it. I can't keep up. And he's only doing one goddamn show, and I gotta walk around here and do 85 goddamn programs. I don't understand why this is happening to me. Somebody make it stop. And this is what's happening to Stephen A. Smith. He's confused because he's too busy counting somebody else's money. And he's going against the philosophy that makes you a boss. Now he's about 60 years old trying to get right. Now you're trying to do it the McAfee way. Now you're going to try to build you a platform up and come bring it back to ESPN and sell it to them. Well, that's going to be a little difficult now because they already got you under contract, boy. So now, the reason I'm calling you a boy because I ain't seen a man yet. Now, let's go and get this correct. Oh yes, let's get it correct. Because it must be said. Now the reports are already out that Stephen A. Smith is, this leaked information came out about the infighting at the studio. But I'm gonna let you guys see it for yourself. All right? Here it is. Let's go.
Private jets. Smith's current contract runs until 2025. He's reportedly asking for about $25 million per year, which could then make him ESPN's highest paid analyst. This demand, along with the attitudes of both Smith and Sharp, has created significant friction. The report claims Smith is rumored to have rejected the network's initial 5-year, $90 million offer, holding out for an additional $7 million so that he might make more than Monday Night Football analysts Troy Aikman and Joe Buck make. This has upset many behind the scenes. Sharp, the 3-time Super Bowl champ who joined the show last August after leaving Fox, recently secured a new multi-year contract with ESPN, publicly thanked Smith on air for his support during a tough time. However, the new report claims staff feel overlooked by Smith and Sharp, and the recent on-screen treatment of new Lakers head coach J.J. Redick has added to the discontent. It's frustrating for all of us who work our blanks off. The Sun reports it was told by a reported insider. Stephen and Shannon think that the show is them and nobody else is as important. Smith and Sharp are doing whatever they want, said an anonymous staffer who added that the pair... I'm laughing too. I'm going to get to it now. You got me messed up with this. Okay, insider. All right. The anonymous staffer who added that the pair have created a 2-man band against the world dynamic in the workplace. They created it. Source added Shannon has had his extension deal and it's good for him, but you can really see that both of them care about their deals more than about their coworkers and colleagues. The situation has to change soon, or it will turn into an impossible situation to deal with. I used to enjoy going to work, but right now, I wake up in the morning not wanting to go in. It's pretty much Team Smith and Sharp against everybody else. Another insider who said to work as a journalist on the show revealed to the Sun that some of their colleagues have already begun looking for other jobs after voicing their complaints to the board to no avail. Many people are looking for jobs elsewhere or on different shows. The work vibe isn't the best, they revealed. ESPN and First Take have not commented on the recent rumblings. I should give you first crack at it, but you know what I say, ladies first. Okay. Smith and Sharp are 2 big mouths, and their combo here is ratings gold. This is a free market. Insiders are upset because, get out of here. What McAfee get? $1 and $8? Why shouldn't he? These 2 brothers demand more money. Now this is jealousy. This is, I believe, black, maybe anti-black big mouth brothers on a show together. Get out of here with this whining and complaining. Do you know the history of ESPN?
Absolutely we do. And she has a point. They're not wrong to be asking for this money, but that whole thing, that report that's coming out, that's saying that this is going on behind the scenes over at ESPN and all of this rhetoric that you've been hearing about, it's all false. Let me tell you that right now. Everybody's running with this narrative that they created this Stephen A. Smith, and you know I can't stand Stephen A. Smith. It is a lie. This is created by the ESPN media conglomerates. ESPN wants to have stories slanted in their favor. They did the same thing to Maria Taylor. Maria Taylor wants Stephen A. Smith's money. Insider said, oh my God, she's being unreasonable. Maria Taylor, she never said anything of the sort. The insider said this, and the insider said, there no longer can work there. The environment is hostile. Shannon Sharp, they only care about their contracts and not their other colleagues. Why would they care? Y'all got your own agents. You yell at your agents when your contract comes up and say, hey, I'm being ignored here. Get on your job. You got your own agents and managers and everybody else. That's your business. It ain't their business to be worried about y'all. You had nothing to do with it. They wanted to play the narrative, and you wanted to go on your show to play this narrative like it was all you. I gave him the okay. I said, yeah, I'm okay with him coming over. Then you had to correct yourself. No, I mean, my boss is Norman Wilson. Like, they're going to do the negotiations. I didn't want to give that impression. Yeah, you know, the bosses is like, so this is you. No, they're getting your replacement ready. So when you pull this move here, they're going to be like, we signed Shannon. He's good to do the show without you. Then they signed Pat McAfee. And what did I tell you when they signed it? I said, this is the beginning. This is how it starts. The start of your ending. I told you. I told you. You should take that 90 and be cool. Because you've been messed up. You can still build your show up with the 90 and come back and sell it to them. Is that what you want to do? You want to come back and hope ESPN buy it and ESPN Plus sponsor it, whatever. You want that power. So you can have your own show and spend your time doing this. And you want to turn that into a talk show. That's what he really wants the Stephen A. Smith show to be. He's building it up with all this controversy now, all this stuff that he don't talk about. You see everybody else going up for it. He want to run into through that narrative. So basically, he want to be like Kwame Brown. He want to talk about everything, but he's not good enough. So he has to create false narratives. So Jaylen Brown wasn't marketable. Caitlin Clark should be allowed to, the other WNBA players should just allow Caitlin Clark to shine. That's going to help the league. Let her shine. And you saying this in front of other black women who have been held back in the same league and they're on the show. What audacity. You don't take a stand for nothing. And women who've been covering that sport for years, you don't tell them what's what. When they've been covering it for years and they said, you could have done more on your platform, your show, you, Stephen A. You were hurt. Hurt. That's like the dagger in the heart. Because you hate to be embarrassed in front of national television. So how does it feel when you're doing that to other people, other athletes? You didn't like it, did you? You think Kwame Brown liked that you were doing that for 20 years at his expense? That you still haven't apologized on your platform on ESPN? Same platform you've denigrated him on for 20 years? You think Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant liked what you were saying about them? Kawhi Leonard just don't care. That's why you choose to do it to him over and over again, because have social media. So he's totally disattached from everything. But you know what? His network is still up there to show you don't need social media. That's an illusion. Kendrick Lamar, not on social media. He has an account that puts out his song whenever he releases something. Other than that, he's not on social media. He's not doing 55,000 interviews. He don't have to. He has the #1 song in the world, breaking all streaming records. So it goes to show you that you don't have to be on social media if you have impact. If you're an impactful person, you're going to make noise even when you're not talking. That's Kawhi Leonard. You talking about him, and he don't talk, he just play ball. You alluded to the man might not be hurt when he was injured. You talked about Von Miller for 45 minutes, talked about Josh Giddey for 30 seconds. And let me say this too. Stop telling me about, this is off a whole nother topic. I just gotta say this to everybody in the chat. Hopefully hit the like button, good people. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the page right now. But I gotta say this while we're on this topic and people are in here. Please stop sending me stuff about Ticket TV saying that he's stealing my quotes and he's saying JJ, he gotta go wrap a whole toilet paper roll around his hand and put it all back in to try to wipe. So you just did that 2 weeks ago.
I see why he's running. Boy, they know
every time. He attacked Will Smith when Will Smith was having his biggest moment. You want to come after him. Somebody gonna call and cuss you out. Then you gonna make a video saying, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I had a talk with him. You know what? He was right. It's just a stick. And then he's done with it. He just do it to get a buzz and some content. And I was like, yep, here it is again. He finna do this right now. He did this whole thing here with going out to OJ, and I didn't even say a word about it. I didn't say one word about him going out to OJ. You know why? Because I knew that's what he was going to do. I knew that's what he was playing for. So he was waiting on somebody to respond to him so that he can go and play victim. And then he going to go play victim. This is the last time I'm addressing. I'm just saying this. Why can't I have an opinion? Just so he can milk 2 or 3 episodes. So he can try to go viral. He got to try to keep himself in the algorithms. Every 2 weeks, he come up with something so he could take and try to make something out of nothing. We as black people have to tune that out. We have to get away from him by letting him talk and not responding. Willie D, don't react. Don't nobody react. That dude gonna go away quick. He's doing it for a reaction. Jalen Rose already told you. He said this guy gonna go ahead and disrespect you. Then once the check clears, he's gonna apologize. He's been doing this stick for so long. People are tired, man. It's just like, man, you're too old for that. You're damn near 60. You trolling at 60? You look ridiculous out here. Yeah, script running son of SOB. Like KB said, you a script running SOB. How about reporting on sports? Ain't that what you're supposed to be? Ain't that what you're supposed to be, right? A sports guy? Why are you not covering sports? don't cover sports no more. That's why you went to an entertainment field. You want to do what everybody else is doing. And you wonder why athletes don't like you. I mean, he should. Willie D should. I mean, your mother's turning over in her grave, seeing what you became. She did not raise you to be like this. It's disgusting. Saying, oh, well, he didn't do nothing for you. He didn't even do nothing for black folks. That's what I'm saying. Why should black folks honor O.J. Simpson? They weren't really honoring O.J. They honored the fact of what he did. He highlighted and went through it and won and got a case against the LAPD for a murder charge. He was a celebrity, knowing they did a Bronco chase and he got off, and the people were happy because they knew after everything they saw in that trial, they knew they had relatives and everything. They was in there on trumped up charges by them racist cops. No way. But the people gonna go for that another time. But if you was plugged into your culture, you would understand that. But you're not plugged into our culture, so you didn't understand what was going on. You sound unattached and try to be plugged into our culture. You're faking like you're plugged into our culture, but you're not. Trying to say Jay-Z, you can say it. He's not black, he's OJ. Okay. And what Faison Love tell you, y'all misquoting him. And you're a journalist, and you're misquoting somebody. And you're somebody who's supposed to be a journalist. The quote was, I'm not black or white. I'm OJ. Judge me as an individual. Right? Judge me as an individual, not as a color. Don't y'all try me as a black man. I'm OJ. That's who I am. He's an individual. So you're not trying him as a man with the evidence. You're just trying a black man who killed the white woman. That's how they doing it. And that's why they lost. They thought they had so much overwhelming evidence. This was a slam dunk case. They didn't really need to do too much prep. They was too busy sleeping with each other. They screwed up the whole case. But the evidence was all fake and tampered. Because I tell you one thing, Stephen A. Smith never looked at that evidence. Judge Joe Brown told you exclusively that OJ didn't do it. And he's a judge, a former judge. And he saw that he talked to the people that actually did everything on the trial. If you actually looked at the evidence, you knew it was planted. You got Furman out there with a on file of his blood. Who donates blood to the police when they want to take a blood to compare the blood samples that they found at the crime scene? OJ voluntarily gave up his blood. Why would you voluntarily give up your blood if you had done something out there like that and you got blood everywhere? That was the mistake that he made, was volunteering to give his blood. But what Mark Furman didn't know, because, he's stupid, when they were going around planting evidence, they planted evidence while the vehicle, the Bronco, was in police custody. where they found the blood stain at on the console, the only way the blood could have got on that inside console is when they took the thing apart. There's no way the blood could get on there. No way. It would have been on the seat. It would have had to hit something on the top. It just can't miss everything completely. Go all the way to the bottom of the console and there's a blood stain. But because Furman's an idiot, he just went in there and just planted it on there and like, oh, well, we got blood splatter here. We got blood splatter here. It was like, are you nuts?
I'm up here listening to this shit, but I'm also doing some other stuff behind the scenes.
How did you miss that, Stephen A? Did you not miss that they tested the blood? And this is what really got him the reasonable doubt? And
I don't mean to bore y'all, but I mean, sometimes I go on my own.
Blood, it has a chemical. When it goes into the lab,
zone.
They don't just take a blood vial. They have to mix it with a chemical. When they test,
I be going in my own zone. You know, I'm looking at the social dynamics too. I see why Hispanic people become so successful in their neighborhood and the things they do. I'm just looking at their body language, their behavior, their demeanor, their decorum, every fucking thing. And guess what? They are fucking nosy, man. I mean, I just gotta tell you, boy, they are snitches. I mean, I'm just saying, there's no other way to put it. I don't know no other communication. I'm a real one. But god dang, I ain't never seen a group of people that's so fucking nosy, bro. I mean, they looking. I mean, I'm talking about, woo. You don't even have to worry. I don't want to be mean to them, you know. But god dang. All of them just keep going like, man, damn. I hate to do that shit. I hate to speak out loud. It always gets me in trouble, you know. Fuck. Making me feel uncomfortable when I'm so comfortable in my damn skin. I'm out here just to win this shit, and I'm out here just to give it to the streets. Damn, hate me or love me at the same fucking time. I'm ripping on it, motherfucker, and I'm gonna get it like this, man. I don't wanna feel nothing. I'm in the flow. And press a go, press rewind, press fast, or just press play. You hear this nigga KOD every day. I gotta get it like I never ever have. I'm average in these streets for life. What the fuck went wrong? And once again, it's gone. I'm in the streets for life. I gotta get it in these streets for life. You don't want me just to work through just magic. I'm sitting like this and I'm sitting like this. I mean, I'm in the streets for life. You got what I got, do you got what it takes? Do you hate like that in the trap? Yeah, which way you go? Better look over your shoulder, cause here I come down. You wanna battle me, look me in my eye, man. I'm gonna take your best shot, that's no denying it. Who's gonna get a game with the game's on? Once again, I ain't putting no games, man. What's on? Fuck with me if you want it some twisted and shit. I'm out here getting it in the streets for life. Trap God, rap God, I be doing this in the streets for life. What you really want, what you need me to do. I'm in the streets for life. Yeah. I'm in the streets for life. I'ma holler at y'all. Yo, this Trap God, Rap God, I'ma holler at y'all later, man. I'll be back later. I'm in the streets for life.